So what's up, guys? I'm back again with another video, and I want to just teach something real quick. I'm going to just explain trend lines. I want to just show how to draw a trend line and shit, and show y'all could do your crypto and forex analysis. It's not no well detail. I'm gonna try my best, and I'm gonna break down GU and see. I'm gonna break it down from the daily to the, as if I'm trading it. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Sometimes I do look at the weekly, not all the time, but sometimes I do. You feel me? So let me teach the trend line first. So with the trend line now, you need to look. You could do two that connects, but sometimes it ain't really that accurate with two. It's better with three. I do two sometimes if I see it like everything looks nice. So say the market is going. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Alright, say the market is going. The market is so look at this, John. Alright, this would have been from here, go to up here, boom. So we got three. We basically got three. You could do two, as I said, like if it's a way in to come back down from. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter, but we got all those connected dots, so we could do this here too. Boom. I'm using the wrong John. Hold on. Yeah, boom. You could use a wicks too sometimes, and it don't gotta be like touch all the time. If you get what I'm saying, it could just like how right here looks. Like how right here looks like, yeah, that still counts. But normally with a trend line, if you're trading it, you could take a buy from your bottom zone. I would take a sell from the top zone, but that's like a riskier way if using trend lines, because price action could be shitty and it doesn't react to your price action. But yeah, you could sell from one zone to the other zone, like take trades within the zone, you feel me? Or you could wait on the break and the retest. So right here it will break here. Make sure it closes outside the zone, because you got something called a fake out. So a fake out is one that it reaches outside the zone, but then it closes inside. Like it just pushes out a little bit. Then you say, oh yeah, it broke a trend line, so we don't got no support no more. Nah, and it ain't really the case. It will fake out just to go up higher. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, what we would wait on is the break. Boom, close outside it. You gotta retest the zone, so it'll be right here. Come back up. Even in the supply and demand shit, if it broke the supply, if it broke the demand, it will come back up. Got the liquidity. Supply demand turns into a supply zone, and vice versa for the same. It'll be the same here. It depends on how the market is looking, though. You feel me? Cause sometimes even with you gotta identify the resistance. So sometimes it will retest, but it wouldn't go back to the trend line if it's not straight. You get what I'm saying? If the market isn't straight, so you look for the resistance point. Will be like right here, and it will bounce from the resistance point. So it's not gonna go up to the trend line necessarily. Just gotta know the distance. The support, not support, the resistance point, cause support would turn into resistance after it is broken. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I'm explaining it well. If I'm not, let me know. I'll redo it, or I'll clear up the air about some shit. So let me show y'all under live markets now. So I would draw this one right here. My bad. How many touches it got? It got 1, 2, 3. I would call this a touch. Or you could do it from here. Or you could do from here, so that one could connect. Like from the wick, from the body of the candle down here. But yeah, I would basically call this a connect. So from the body down here. You see what I'm talking about? These are called fake outs. Never close outside its own. Down here. I'm using my D-pad, so my movement ain't gonna be fast. I need to get back a mouse. But these are called fake outs. Fake outs normally got liquidity at the bottom. But that's a different topic. So that would be my trend line. And you ain't gonna see a top trend line all the time. You're gonna see sometimes. I will use this John. I'll use this John. So this is called a flag pattern. I'm gonna explain the flag and the wedge pattern too. So in the flag pattern, most people like would wait on the break and the retest. That the people who play safer, but some will just trade from the rejection of the trend line. Well, yeah, some would just trade from the rejection of the trend line, but others would like to play it a little safer and wait on the break and the retest. So yeah. So you got flag patterns and you got wedge patterns and trading. I'm gonna show you what a wedge pattern would look like. Let me see if I could find one. I think I see one right here. So don't look at the like this side of the market. Like just measure where I'm drawing right now. Just look at where I'm drawing right now. Alright, so this will be a wedge pattern. You get it? So they say a wedge pattern don't normally like retest or so. Like from it breaks it, you should just put a buy in. Like that's how I was learning it. I don't know if it's a different case, but I still wait for the retest sometimes. But that was when I was using like only trend line, but now I use liquidity and supply and demand and shit. So this will be a wedge pattern, and this right here is a flag pattern. So if I was trading this market right now, let me see what I would be looking for. Let me look at the market, like the overall trend of the market. So it failed to take out highs up here. You see it took highs out up here. To the highs out, boom. But it ended up breaking back the lower, was that the lower high? Lower, I'm getting confused sometimes, but I know in my head what it is, and I understand it, but to say it out loud, it's, you feel me? But yeah, yeah, it broke it. So we're in sells right now, but as you see down here, it never broke the low. So it looked like market structure shifted. It took out liquidity over here. It took out liquidity. Took out these liquidity points. I use a little bot because it's more, time efficient. But yeah, it took out these lows over here. So then I would jump to the 4 hour. Well, let me use my supply and demand concept. I would have put a demand zone. That would be a demand zone. One of my demand zones. 4 hour demand. Respected 4 hour demand zone. Shoot it up. That would be a good trade. But let me go deeper down. And just because you had a trend line on the daily doesn't mean you can't get other trend lines on 30-minute, 5-minute, an hour, 2 hour for like it doesn't matter. So you gotta get like good eyes, you can snipe it out. See what I'm talking about? You can snipe it out real quick. Gotta snipe them Johns out. So I have my trend lines right now. So it's breaking the highs, the high lows. It's breaking the high lows right now. So yep, it broke here. So in here, you got liquidity though. How I trade with my supply and demand, I wait on a, like if I'm looking for buys on the 30-minute, I will wait on a the green candle leaving the zone in a uptrend close, and it closes in an uptrend, then I'll buy. So that basically like the reaction. But we got a lot of liquidity down here. We got a zone. Bear in mind, it's Sunday night. I don't trade on Sundays. So, it's ejecting this zone pretty well. I want to see how it reacts from this zone. Tell me whether or not. Cause let me explain this also. Even though, say for instance, the overall trend on the daily should buy, but when you look at the hour, it's selling. It got some called, I think it called sentiments. It's like even though the overall trend is your buys, it's like the market needs liquidity to move, so you could still sell, but that would be in the lower time frames. The different depends whether or not you day trading, you swing trading for me. So it just depends. So it broke the highs, it came back down. Came back down. Yeah, I would want to see how it reacts to this zone. Or it might not even touch it. Let me look at this big ass candle. Cause it got liquidity. It's big ass. What I will do now, I will go to the lower time frame and look at the candle. Oh shit. Peep. I try that to remember where it's at. So I would do this. If I drew, okay, what I started doing recently, if I drew it on the 15 minutes, then I would trade it on the 15 minute. I wouldn't try on the 15 minute, then trade it on the 30 minute or the hour. Like, I started doing that recently. But if I drew it on the 1 hour, then I trade it on the 30 minutes. That's the only exception. But if I do it on the 15 minute, then I'm gonna take it on the 15 minute. I'm not going you feel me? So I would have taken that bars. Like my rule depends. I learned it from another YouTuber, but either like you can't really copy what someone else doing. You gotta just see what's there for you. You get what I'm saying? So if I was taking a trade, I would have taken it on the entry, on the top, put it below the zone. That was at 1 to 3. I would target up here, but it ain't even broke the highs. That would be a 1 to 3, but it ain't broke the highs, so we're in shells right now. So I will be looking for sellers on the 15-minute or a buy from this zone with a rejection of the with a rejection from this zone with a 30-minute option. So what I'm basically saying is, say this is my candle. It touches this zone. This is my candle, right? It touches the zone and it closes on a 30-minute in an uptrend. So what I would do is I would enter on the close, or like a couple pips below my my candle, and I'll buy, targeting liquidity at the top. That's how I would enter. So yeah, I would be looking for sales or to buy at the 30-minute. So I use red for supply and blue for demand. So I'll be looking for sales. I would want to see it break the zone, break the low, and then comes back up. Cause in order for a seller, for confirmation, you gotta look at it to break the lows, come back up, break the lows, should move lower, so break the lows. So let me explain. So get it, break the lows. It could break it all the way, come down here to this zone, then it buys out back. Depends. I don't know. I don't try to predict. I try to react to the market. So then up here, the sun. But I try to react to the market. But on 30-minute, you could wait on the candles to rejecting an upside. So yeah, that's what I would do. So yeah, ain't really much left to talk about. I broke down the market and I explained trend lines and shit. So I get subscribe to my YouTube, follow, like the video, follow my TikTok, like the video. I got X2, that's Twitter. So yeah, that's about it. Stay safe, y'all. Subscribe. I'm out.